All right, yesterday Donald Trump did something that I really don't agree with, and that is his executive order on the cracking down on those that support Hamas. And I get where he's going with this. I get what the target audience for this is going to be, but I don't agree with this at all. I'm going to tell you why. It's Thursday, the 30th of January, 2025. It is 2 o'clock p.m. exactly here in Germany. This is the Insanity Report for today. And look, I don't know exactly what this executive order says, right? But I saw a headline, and normally I'm not one to just go off headlines. But this is a law, or this is an executive order that we really have to pick apart, right? And especially if they turn it into some sort of law, you know what I mean? If it becomes unconstitutional, because where I think that we have to watch out, even with Trump, because it's not just Trump that's up there thinking about all these things, right? And when you get to this shit about, cracking down on Hamas supporters, listen, in America, right now, right, the people that are so-called Hamas supporters, a lot of them are just protesting and demonstrating. Most of it's on college campuses, and they're doing that in the name of the Palestinian people, right, that are getting, or maybe not right now because there's a ceasefire, but were getting basically exterminated by Israeli bombing into Gaza. And we all know that. So that those people want to stand up for the rights of innocent civilians in Gaza that have gotten their houses blown away, their kids killed, their pets killed, many of the people they know killed, because of Israel's essentially maniacal revenge for October 7th. I don't think that should be in any way regulated by the government. You see, if they get violent, that's different, right? That's different. There's already laws in place. We don't need an extra crackdown on Hamas law, right? Because today it's Hamas, right? Because Israel wants it that way, and then Israel's going to want everybody that's critical of George Soros or Jews or Israel itself. There's going to have to be a law against that, you know what I'm saying? Because that you can't have either. Because being pro-Palestinian means you're critical of Israel, you know what I mean? And I would put myself in that camp. I'm not exactly pro-Palestinian. I just don't think that what Israel's response was to what happened on October 7th, I think that indiscriminately killing, tens of thousands of civilians is not okay. You know what I mean? Especially since they have no fucking where to go, right? So I don't agree with that policy of Israel. I don't agree with what they've done. Unfortunately, I cannot change it, right? But they've already made Israel's already, and the Israel lobby has already made a big deal about TikTok and the pro-Palestinian people that they also all call Hamas supporters. I bet that most of those people are not Hamas supporters. They're innocent civilian people supporters, like me, right? But I would be put in this Hamas supporting camp. And see, then what? So now my speech gets restricted? I'm going to get, if I'm here on a student visa and at a college in the States, is my student visa going to get revoked and I'm going to get deported because I want to speak out for innocent civilians' lives? That doesn't make sense to me, people. You know what I mean? And that's where these kind of laws on the restriction of speech, or executive orders in Trump's case, this kind of shit can be easily maneuvered. Even if Trump might mean well, and this is not that infringing, and it's not about speech, it's just about, maybe it's about just vandalism and breaking shit, or keeping people from going to class, or threatening people, but those laws already all exist. So if he's talking about using the existing law to crack down on those people that are breaking those laws, then that's fine. But I'm not sure that's what he meant, you know what I mean? And so I think we all need to be, all of us supporters of Donald Trump, I mean, up till now, pretty much everything he's done has been totally awesome. Totally awesome. I love it. I love it. And the people here in Europe, the actual people, not the elitist or the Green Party people or the wokesters, but the actual people, the real people, they all love that shit too. We love it. We're sitting here with our popcorn, watching that shit just kick the fuck off up there. It's awesome. But we do have to keep Donald in a little bit of check, right? And just because most of the people that support MAGA, support Trump, are also supportive of Israel and see these people that protest against Israel are as Hamas supporters. Look, today it's Hamas supporters, tomorrow it's the MAGA crowd, like it has been all these years before. So we just got out of this censorship fucking nightmare, 1984 nightmare shit against conservatives, right? Now we can finally all talk. And now you motherfuckers want to start banning other people's speech? That's not good, dude. No, even if there's Donald Trump and he's the shit, but no, I don't agree with that, because this, it could very easily be turned on me if I was there. You know, I'm not scared of it or anything, but you know, people like me who are not out there kicking in doors and fucking, you know, burning down college grounds with a fucking ISIS flag in my hand. You know what I mean? I'm just somebody who's like, no, I don't agree with what Israel's doing. I'm sorry. There's no way they can fucking make it sound good. There's no way they can really justify it. You know, there's no way to convince me that what they've done is good. None. I'm sorry. That's it. That's how I feel. So now I'm an anti-Semite, and I'm now a Hamas supporter that could be extrajudicially sanctioned in some way because of an executive order made by Donald Trump. No. I think we have to be very careful. So I invite everybody to really look at this executive order. I will read it, I promise. I will read what it says at a later time. But I wanted to express my concern about it in today's Insanity Report, because I think that when you get to things like this, by grouping certain people as Hamas supporters, which most of them probably are not, right? The ones that say they are doing it to provoke you, right? They're doing to antagonize you. They're not pro-Hamas, but since they're being painted in that corner, they're like, okay, fuck you, I'm pro-Hamas, then that's it. You know what I mean? Just like with the Nazi thing, just like with the right-wing conspiracy theorist thing, just like with, you know, everything. If people keep painting you as a racist, you know, people in America are like, okay, I'm fucking racist, screw you, piss off, I'm tired of hearing it. Well, that's what happens to these Hamas supporters as well. They're like, okay, you're going to keep painting us as these terrorist supporters, then that's what we are. Fuck you, we're not going to stop. You know what I mean? That's not going to make us stop, right? So that's it. So start looking at shit realistically. Keep a realistic eye on the ball here. You know what I mean? Just because now the power is on our side with Donald Trump as a bull in a china shop going fucking hog wild up there, which is awesome to see, really. Just because that's the case, you know, that tide can turn, right? Something can happen where a fucking Democrat or a Democrat-adjacent Republican gets into office next time, and then we're fucked if we go for shit like this. Don't do that. Stand ground on what's realistic, what's right, and what's wrong. Don't fucking let your emotions take over and say, well, this is fucking great, man. Let's fucking kill those Hamas motherfuckers, man. No. They have a right to speak their mind. They have a right to support whoever they want. And again, most of them are not supporting Hamas. But as far as I know, unless they're giving them money, like directly sending money to Hamas, I don't think in America it's even illegal to openly express your support for Hamas. I don't think that's illegal. And I don't think it should become illegal, right? I think the law should stay right where it is. If you overstep that boundary and break the law, so you harm somebody, you break some shit, you keep people away from their college classrooms, you threaten somebody, then you are susceptible to be gripped by the law. Anything outside of that is considered legal and therefore cannot be challenged. Because otherwise we're going to get into, you know, deep waters, dark waters, slippery slope, the whole shit, you know the thing, right? Guys, if you want to get all my stuff directly delivered to your inbox, all you got to do is subscribe to my Substack. The links are below if you're watching on Substack. Otherwise, go to It's All About Logic, all one word, itsallaboutlogic.substack.com. Subscribe there, because then you get my articles, all the videos, and actually all the content directly sent to your inbox. That's the best way to get a hold of me, and it's the best way for me to get a hold of you. So go there. Otherwise, if you're watching this somewhere else, go ahead and follow me there. But again, it would be great if you went to the Substack and subscribed there. That I would appreciate. All right, guys, that's it for the Insanity Report for today. Look, let's keep praising Trump up and down for all he's doing. He's done more good than bad so far, but let's keep things like this in some sort of check. Express your disappointment if you are a real person and you think, whoa, we can't start stepping on these people's rights. Use the laws that are already in place to get them if they broke them, and that's where we should keep it. No more government control, less government control. That's what we're actually about. So let's stay that way. All right, guys, that's it. Have a good one. See you tomorrow.